pretty wild. It's only 2 days from going on TV, and I'm getting this car going because this car is not doing so hot. And the TV producers are going to have to fix this car fully before I'll drive it with people in the car. It's overheating right now though, and it's leaking oil. Has been for a while. To get this thing fixed is not going to be cheap. You can see where the fluid level's at. It's all the way down there. You can tell how low it is. It's right there. Alrighty. So that's the car issue with the Audi. This car's issue is the terminal, positive terminal. That doesn't want to stay on that well, and I can't seem to get that to tighten down. But also the clutch adjustment. I need to get the clutch adjusted, and that is something I have to take care of. So my Hispanic mechanic is going to do it tomorrow. I'm going to drop this car off, then I'm going to take a rideshare back to my house while pitching the book to the driver the whole time. Anyways, here goes nothing. Alright. I gotta take off the battery cable. I gotta do this off camera. Alright. Let's close the hood on the Audi. Just it's safer, you know? That whining sound needs to... That's just the way it sounds. The engine isn't stock though. It looks stock, but it's not stock. Did I tell you it wasn't stock yet? Now, to get it to the shop, I can't stall it once. If I stall it right now, not a big deal. If I stall it, you know, whenever I'm like at a red light, that's gonna suck. Because I gotta flag down a random person to help me get this thing started again. So watch, the clutch is messed up and the battery terminal is messed up at the same time. Yeah, I gotta get my, I can't even wear my seatbelt, it's all moldy. Hear that? I gotta give it the gas and then go. Almost took out the Audi. Okay, here we go. Yeehaw! Alright. Going to my Hispanic mechanic. This is real stick though. There's no interior light. Not working. Alright, so I'm gonna get to my mechanic. Hope that green light doesn't turn red. So why am I getting this car ready? Because the Audi needs to have the transmission pulled and a new one put in. Has to have the timing belt done. The turbos, oh great, here we go. So I gotta give it the gas. I can't lose it here, otherwise I'm gonna be flagging someone down, but it's not easy to put this thing in first, I'm telling you. Okay, here we go. See that? It almost died right then. I made it, because I'm a good driver. Woohoo! It's hard to drive and film at the same time, you know? But I'm not worried about it. Now I'm in fourth. This car is a lot of fun to drive. That didn't feel like I was going that fast. Alright. Another red light, but I'm going right, so it's not a big deal. If I stall it, I can jump it while in motion. So that squeal you hear is whenever I am pushing the clutch. Now there's a way to shift without the clutch. Let me show you how to do it. I just did it. Didn't push the clutch in. You didn't hear that sound, right? How did I do that without the clutch? It's called being trained. And matching the engine with the transmission. Okay, I'll do it again. Just did it. That's the way to do it without having to engage that clutch. Can't show you in the dark that well, but you can definitely hear it. Am I gonna do it for 6th? Probably. But anyways, I'm not gonna just sit there and film the whole time. I mean, this is kind of boring. Unless you'd like to ride co-pilot with me. I used the clutch that time, but it didn't squeal like the other times. Anyways, this is the famous 2475 split. I gotta order my rideshare to take me back to my house. So I'm gonna peace out right now. I'll pick up while I'm waiting for my rideshare driver at my mechanic shop. Got it? Okay, I ordered my rideshare. It's only 4 minutes away. And I'm heading to my Hispanic mechanic. Alright, this guy's gonna fix this car for like less than 50 bucks. Because it's not that hard to fix. It's just 2 things. Okay, for now, 2 things. Taking a right, I'm gonna put it in 2nd. Yes, it was the right choice. Okay, keep going. I'm at a red light. But you know what I'm gonna do? I could do it. Okay, here we go. It's the last red light I have to make. Yeah, I made it. Good. Woohoo! Mechanic's place. Okay, just go down this road, right past this bank on the right hand side. Okay, past this bank, First Horizon. Okay, there's like a little fence right here. There's a road here called Lynbrook. It's 23rd and Lynbrook, and I'm parking my car right here in front. Okay, I know what it looks like, but it is what it is. Trust me, this guy knows what he's doing. Okay, he really does. Okay, let me see what I got in here. Oh, I can't even see in here, that's right. All right, so there's nothing of value. Nothing of value, it's just nothing. Nothing of value. I'll just probably just put this in the trunk. That way they see there's nothing in here. All right. Make sure I put that out here. Right. Okay, so I got my jumper cable in here. Just bought that today. All right. My Uber is here. I had to put the... Whoa, almost broke my glass. Put my key away in a special place. Done. Hope I locked it. There's my Uber. Did I lock it? I did. Alright. Hope this guy's nice. That was pretty convenient. Good timing, right? Well, this is fancy. How's it going, man?
Hi.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. It smells fancy in here, too. Where are you from?
Africa.
Africa?
Yes.
What are you doing in Chattanooga, Tennessee?
I've been here long.
You been here a long time? How long?
9 years.
Really?
That's not long? How long you been here?
20.
Okay, so
So, how much are you getting paid for this ride?
I don't know.
You don't look?
I don't know. I can't see.
Well, they made me pay $10.90.
Well, they're probably gonna pay me like 7 or 6.
You think so for Uber? Oh, because you're XL.
Well, but I'm doing both XL and the other. So.
Oh, you're doing X and XL. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is an X, I think,
I don't know
right
why
now.
these streets are weird.
I don't know. I wouldn't go that way. But yeah, man, I had to drop off my car. I'm a driver too.
Uber driver?
Yeah, I'm at the very end though. I've done it for 5.5 years.
Ooh, I just done it for 2 months.
How long you done it?
2 months.
2 months.
Yes, I'm new. Brand.
Well, can I make a suggestion?
Yeah.
You should save all your stories and make a book out of it. Because I've already done it. I'm holding the book right now in my hand, man. I brought it with me to show any Uber driver that I have. There it is.
For real?
For real, man. I wrote this book.
You wrote it?
Yeah, I went on television with a passenger in the very beginning of my rides, 11 days in. I'm going to be on TV in 2 days for that book.
That's awesome, man.
Thank you. An ebook came out recently, too. I put the ebook out, like, at the end of last month. And then the paperback, you got to take a right here and go on the freeway.
Huh?
Take a right and go on the freeway.
You know where you going?
Yeah, I live here. Remember? 20 years. I'm the backseat driver. By the way, that's the next one. Stories from the driver's seat. Backseat driver part 1, part 2. I'm writing a screenplay right now. And there's a 4th one, too, called Stories from the Passenger Seat. It's about the crazy drivers from Africa. No, I'm just kidding.
It's okay. You can say that. You might have met crazy ones.
Oh, no, I have. Drivers? No, not really. Because I've only taken like a dozen in my life. Ubers, you know? So, thanks, man. Yeah, you can take a picture of it if you want. That's what my passengers do. But I'm 432 rides away from 10,000 rides. 432. When I go on TV in 2 days, it'll be on a TV show called This and That. It's at noon. And I'm going back on the same show that I went on with the passenger. The person I met in my car in the beginning. He's not going to be there. I made sure of that. I'm not scheduling it the same day he goes in. Because that happened in December. I was on TV again, but not for the driving book, for something else. Another book I wrote. I wrote a textbook. That took me 10 years. Thanks, man. I put it out right before I started driving, too. I met David Goggins right before I started driving as well. You know who David Goggins is? Yeah, I got to see him speak in person. And then it was at the end of his speech, I was like, man, I got to take a leak. So I just go to the bathroom and I come back, and he's taking pictures with people. I got a picture with David Goggins. I met that man. I got to hear his whole spiel. You know, I got to hear him curse every sentence. It was amazing. But anyways, I've changed as a person because of this job. And a couple recommendations for you is don't let it affect your mind. Try to keep yourself the way it is. Try to keep yourself the way you are. Don't change if you can help it. And every 2 hours, stretch. Get out and stretch.
I was just at home a couple minutes ago.
That's good. You don't want to be driving 4 or 5 hours
I can't do it.
straight.
I can't do it.
But I can. No, I can.
3 hours.
You do 3, you're done? I'm
The
from
most I can do is 4 hours.
just 4 hours, huh?
That's the most I can go at one time non-stop.
I've been conditioned to do it long time. I can do 6 to 8 hours. The problem I have is I have to go to the bathroom more often the more I drive.
Yeah.
But when I don't drive and I do what I do for a living, my health goes up because I'm in the health field for what I do. Just keep going straight, man. You gotta take me all the way to East Brainerd Road. You can also take this way if you want. This is probably faster in a way. Shorter. Not faster, shorter. So my other car, I just dropped off my Miata. My other car is an Audi A6. And I started with the Hyundai Elantra Value Edition. And I upgraded to the Audi. But the Audi's got some problems right now. So what I'm going to do is make a deal with TV producers to fix my car. You fix my car, we'll do the last 432 rides. And we'll film it all like I used to. Because I had a dash cam for years. I have over 1 terabyte of dash cam footage.
Man, that's awesome, man.
Yeah, it's crazy. People will say, "Oh, that didn't happen." Well, if I didn't get the dash cam until 4 months in. But the very first 4 months, I don't have any, proof except for going on TV with a passenger.
Yes.
And that right there has never happened in the history of the world. And I don't think it's going to happen again. I'm extremely lucky, right? No.
You were lucky.
It's what was supposed to.
I got me you too, then.
You're lucky you met me too. I feel more the other way around. I feel lucky to meet you because I don't get to meet many people from Africa. Even in my car, I don't. I've met people from Somalia, Egypt, Iran, Sudan.
I'm from Sudan.
Oh, you're from Sudan?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
That's very interesting.
I'm from Sudan.
Well, let me just tell you this. You're the best smelling Sudan man I've ever met.
Thank you. A lot of people give me that compliment.
Well, the reason why is because I've had some people from Sudan in my car and they didn't smell too good. I don't want to go into that, sorry. But anyways, yeah, so what I did was I have a business for 26 years now. And I was able to save the business. My wife almost died. That's why I had to start driving. My wife had a medical disorder, a blood disorder, medical situation where one medication was $22,000 a month for 8 months. And over $1 million medical bill, 40 days in the hospital, all that, right? I was about to lose everything. So I decided to simply just start driving. And my first ride, I made $20. My first ride. $15 for 15 minutes and a $5 tip. And I called my wife and I said, hey, honey, I think this might really work. And then I started making a lot of money. I met the guy in the car, went on TV, and then I thought, okay, I got to save all the stories. I got to save it all because I have so much content that's coming my way. Why not? And then something else happened along the journey. There was a lot of strange coincidences that shouldn't have happened that happened. Like driving in Nashville and picking up the same passenger. Seven, but it's 7 times it's happened.
What?
Yeah, it's happened 7. It's 7, and I have 5 out of the 7 on video on my TikTok, Man with a Plan 007. But anyways, I have video evidence of 5 out of the 7, and the 7th one, his name was McKinley, and I'm from Alaska, and up there we have a mountain called Mountain McKinley, and I thought, whenever I saw that name, I'm like, I wonder if that's the same person, and it was. But you know what's even more strange about that? That same night, there was tornadoes in Nashville. I picked up that person and these 2 other people in a 2.5 hour period of time, and the 2 of those people were sisters. Because I picked up one sister from an apartment complex, dropped her off, picked up McKinley, and then a couple rides later, I picked up the sister of that other person and took her back to the apartment complex. And I said, this is exactly where I've been before. And that was during the tornadoes. Okay?
I only picked up in my whole life driving 3 times with the same person.
In one day or no?
No, not in one day.
I have had it happen in one day. It's in the book.
Wow.
Footballer times 3. The same guy was wearing a football outfit for Halloween. Picked the same guy up 3 times. I picked up the same people in this city twice in one day, many times. Because it's a small city. People don't realize how small towns really work. Word gets around, word of mouth, whatever, you know. But anyways, I took my business and I moved it to a bigger place right before the virus and put this book out at the same time. And what I do for a living is I teach martial arts.
That's awesome.
And I'm in the number one magazine in the world for martial arts right now. It's called The Deadly Art of Survival. And they feature me in it. And I'm just so thankful to be able to be recognized in that way because I made it to the top. But this job, the car I drive, the Audi, it's got a mechanical issue. It's got turbos that leak. It needs a timing chain. It needs a new transmission. And it's leaking radiator fluid. And somehow it's still driving. And I am babying the heck out of it. So when I get back to my house, I'm going to go to my business, which is in Eastridge. And I'm going to park it there. And probably take another car back home. But anyways, another ride back home. So what I did was, all the things I did, it worked. It saved the business. I made it through this whole stressful situation. And now I'm about to go on TV to talk about the driving book. And I feel very thankful, very blessed, right?
Yes.
But I'm on the same station with the same host 5.5 years later after I completed all those rides.
With the same person.
With the same host. Yep. The host knows because the last time I was there was in December.
Yeah, of course. I bet he's excited.
Oh, he's excited right now. I know he is. But I'm going to tell him a couple things. And then I'm going to talk about TV producers and movie producers need to contact me so we can make a TV series for the last rides, a documentary, because I have all that dash cam footage, and then make an actual movie out of it, which I'm writing the screenplay for. So they can just contact me at CoreyGreenBooks@gmail.com. And then for the 4th book about the crazy drivers, stories from the passenger seat, all the people have to do is send me an email about their crazy story to CoreyGreenBooks@gmail. I'm going to say that on TV over and over again. So that way I can use those clips in future videos to get people to spread the message. You know what I'm saying?
I bet the person you're going to talk about, he's going to see that clip one day and he's going to be like, oh, I know he talking about me.
He might ask me about that.
For real?
And if he does, I already have something planned
you
for...
met him a couple of times, of course he's going to know you. Then he's going to be like, that's my Uber driver.
Well, yeah, that's true. So what... And I'm just going to say Rideshare one when it comes to that name of that company. On TV, you know, I'm not going to say their names. And in the book, I don't say their names either. It's Rideshare one. It's Rideshare one.
You don't know me if you don't say my name and I just see you on video, you talking. I'm like, I know he's talking about me. We met.
Well, here's the thing though. Whenever I go on TV and that guy eventually comes up to me and says, "Hey, I think you're talking about me," I'll be like, "Well, first of all, there's no names mentioned unless I have permission, so it could be anybody."
Yeah.
You know, and I'm not gonna, you know, confess to anything because he's an attorney. If he wants to push it, guess what he can do? Talk to my attorney, because I've already got one.
For real.
Because I'm not gonna give the guy any royalties. You know what I'm saying?
Awesome. Let me take a picture of your book.
Oh, absolutely. Here you go. Yeah, take a picture in the front and the back, and take a video and slow roll it so you can copy all the stuff in it. I tell people that so they can go back and watch it in slow play and read the book. Hey, it's an ebook, by the way.
Yes, it is. I can tell.
No, that's a paperback, of course, but you can get an ebook of it, like tonight if you wanted to, and you can read it tonight. That's one of my props for TV. It's a brand new book. I have 10 of them I'll be bringing on TV. It was a pleasure meeting you.
Yes, me too.
What is your name?
Adam?
Adam.
Yes.
Adam from Sudan.
Adam from Sudan. That's me.
All right, man. Well,
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
hey, you too. Now you see the car over there. Oh, yeah, I don't know how to get out of these vans. I don't have a van.
I got you.
Thanks, man. Nice meeting you, Adam. You take care.